Good morning, Japan. Good morning to Japan. Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko, good morning, sir. Good morning to your wife. Good morning to your team. Good morning in Australia. And welcome.
Good morning. I know that Mr. Kaneko lives in Australia. There's so many people from his team and from all the teams all around the world in Asia Pacific. We welcome you. Happy Saturday morning.
And we'll also be joined by Mr. Makoto Fujiwara. I hope I pronounced it somewhat okay. Big time apologies if not. Who is the owner and founder and CEO of his company. We'll also be hearing from him speaking in Japanese, translated into English. And Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko will be speaking in English and translated into Japanese. And they know he lives there with his wife in the Gold Coast. They're one of the nicest people we know. In fact, let's tell a story.
Okay.
So
I don't even know what story you're going to tell.
So one of my favorite people, our favorite people in network marketing is Mr. Keith Halls. Keith and Heather Halls. Matthew's the same age as Liam. They've grown up together, one of our best friends. And he just said when he is the treasurer of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. And we were talking about, electing board members. Who would you suggest should be on the board of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals? He said, I've got one candidate. And I said to myself, oh my gosh, one candidate, who could this be? And he goes, this is a gentleman, the word he used, I remember what he said, is one of the best human beings that I know.
Wow.
And when, Mr. Keith
that
Halls,
is high praise.
He does. He knows a lot of people, but he always talks about it. He talked about integrity. In other words, got very strong integrity, very smart person, hardworking, trustworthy, skilled, committed, dependable, top professional, and great friend. And you know what?
Kind.
Very, very
known for
kind.
his kindness and
He
his
does.
humility.
He is, and he's world class. In fact, he's the number one income earner in his company and has been recognized as one of, if not the top income earner in Japan. In fact, Mr. Keith Hall said not only is he always kind, you can always count on him. In fact, Mr. Keith Halls was telling me about when they were building together a business together, talking about that they would do, 7, 10 day, sometimes 14-day trips. And on those trips, Mr. Kaneko would work all night, one night, maybe 2 nights in a row to get everything done for his team because you can always count on him. In fact, he's famous.
Much respect.
Isn't he famous for his story? Remember the one that he
Yes.
did at the Association of Network Marketing Professionals? I want to talk about that, how well received that moving escalator training was.
That's right. Those of you who have been at many different ANMP events, many different events of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals, if you were there in, I think it was 2015, you remember this because it brought everyone to their feet.
Mm-hmm.
People had tears streaming down their faces. I mean, it was standing ovation for, I don't know, at least it felt like 5 minutes straight. It was just electrifying. And we have not had the honor and privilege of hearing from Mr. Kaneko since that time on this stage. So we are absolutely honored to be able to have him as part of it. In fact, that's one of the trainings that you can receive as an ANMP member is you can go and you can watch that training. It is world class. It is just one of those, it's life-changing. We have a training from 2020.
From
We have
Mr. Kaneko.
Mr. Kaneko, Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko is going to be your guest in just a quick minute. He is he is life-changing. His trainings are legendary. His character, his humility. We are so blessed, all of us in this community, all of us in the Association of Network Marketing Professionals and just in our community at large, the network marketing profession as a whole is honored to have you be able to train and speak with and inspire all of us to new heights. We're absolutely delighted that you agreed to speak this year, Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko.
About having a kinder, gentler nation that leads with love, that fulfills on their commitments, that raise other people up, and how to be a network marketing professional in Japan by leading by example and being a world-class network marketer that has an impact on a global level. So let's go to Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko.
Hi, my name is Kaneko. I'm Japanese, but I'm living in Gold Coast, Australia, the beautiful, beautiful beach resort. The reason why I'm here is because year 2011, there was a big earthquake, tsunami, and then we were threatened to death. So that's the reason why the same year we decided to move Australia, where there is no earthquake. I'm so happy that I was doing the network marketing. Because of the network marketing business, I didn't need to worry about my job. I didn't need to worry about where I live. I could choose wherever I wanted to move. So I'm so happy that I'm in this industry. The first half of my life was quite successful. When I was a student, I was sent over to the United States to study abroad, supported by government. And I went one of the best university and worked at a leading company in Japan. And then I got independent. Our company grew very rapidly because of Japanese growing economy. And I thought, life is so easy. Everything was so smooth. But early 1990s, all of a sudden, Japanese bubble economy crashed. And I was left with huge debt. I didn't know what to do. It was the hardest period in my life. I didn't have a money one day, and then I couldn't even take a bus back home. So I had to walk to my home. It was really, really tough. But those times, somebody knocked my door and he introduced me network marketing. Network marketing really changed my life. At the beginning period, I made so many mistakes, so many failures. And when I remember those days, I am so ashamed. I wanted to crawl under the rug. But because of those many mistakes, many failures, and many tears, I became a little bit smarter and a little bit stronger. I still remember the first name card I made. It said, Nobuhiro Kaneko, independent distributor. We made that name card, copied our upline from the United States. At that time, I didn't really understand what it meant by independent distributor. But now, I really understand what it means. Independent distributor means that we are not employed. We are not working at the office from 9 to 5 and then we just get paid. It's not going to happen. If we don't make sales, we don't get paid. But if we make more sales, we make more money. That's what it means by independent distributor. Well, there is the statistics of the survival rate of newly established company. The statistics says that 1 year later after the establishment, only 40% of the company survive. 10 years later, 0.6%. And 30 years later, only 0.02% of the company can survive. It means out of their 10,000 company, only 2 companies can survive over the 30 years period. I believe the numbers should be very similar to network marketing industry. Only 40% of the professional distributor can survive after 1 year. And then 10 years later, only 0.6%. And 30 years later, only 0.02% of the professional network marketing professionals can survive and stay in this business. Out of the 10,000 professionals, only 2 distributors can survive. It's quite scary number, isn't it? Very scary. I'm not here to threaten you, but we have to understand that we have to understand these numbers, and then we have to be very, very serious. Just sign up as a distributor, and then all of a sudden you become millionaires, and then you keep receiving passive incomes. It's not going to happen. The number statistics really tells us the reality. Before, if we are professional, we could be successful and we could make money. But the time has changed. Even though you are professional, still you have the high possibility that you will be out of business. For example, sushi restaurant. If you are professional sushi chef, you have to be so good so that the other sushi restaurant chef will come to your sushi restaurant to learn how to operate. You have to be that super professional sushi chef. Otherwise, you cannot survive. So, how can we become super professional? It's very, very simple. I will tell you only one time, okay? To become super professional, just keep saying, I will become super professional. Just keep saying that. It's very simple. But it doesn't sound right, isn't it? But trust me, if you keep saying, I will become super professional, someday you will find yourself super professional. Even the sushi restaurant chef shut down his restaurant, he's professional. Even the company owner who closed down his company, he is professional businessman. So even the professional people cannot survive. You have to become super professional. Otherwise, we cannot survive. The time has changed. Another example, there is a mountain in Japan called Mount Fuji. If you keep saying, I'm going to climb up to the top of the Mount Fuji, you will find yourself on top of the mountain. You know, one day you are taking a walk together with your dog, and then in your neighbors, all of a sudden, you find yourself on top of the Mount Fuji. It's not going to happen. You keep telling, I'm going to climb up to the top of the mountain, Mount Fuji. I'm going to climb up. I'm going to climb up. You keep saying that, then you will someday start thinking, what do I need to get prepared? What kind of shoes? How many days? How long? How much money I need to prepare? And then you will start coming to know the people who already climbed up to the top of the Mount Fuji. Then you will find yourself on top of Mount Fuji. So, very important thing is you keep telling yourself you will become professional networkers. No, super professional networkers. Many people will think it's so hard to become professional. So it must be so hard to become super professional. But it's not. Many people, when they target to become super professional, they don't target directly to become super professional. They target professional and little by little, and then in the future to become super professional. That's why they struggle. Once you commit, once you decide, you target directly to become super professional. It is very simple. When you start taking your journey towards become super professional, you will meet many people on the way. Your life started to change, and there are a lot of dramas, a lot of tears, a lot of smiles. That's why it's so much fun. It's fun. Anyway, you decide to become super professional. So please target directly. If you are targeting to become professional, you won't make it at this period. You have to target to become super professional. Do you understand? Have to target super professional. Me, I'm telling myself every day, on the door, on the fridge, on my computer initial screen, on my cell phone standby, everywhere in my house, I am committed to become super professional networker. If you are happy with part-time level of income, if you're happy with side business level of income, it's fine. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you want to survive in this industry, if you want to be successful in this industry, if you want to stay as in this industry, making a living out of this business, you have to become super professional. If I ever reborn again, definitely I want to become distributor again. Super professional networker. I love this business. I love this industry. Well, I had a secret goal in my heart. In Japan, there is a superstar in network marketing industry. His name is Mr. Kaoru Nakajima. He is by far the most famous distributor in Japan, and his name is always in the top earners list in MLM industry in the world. And I just wanted to beat his record just for once. Because he's Japanese, I am Japanese. Why not? Last year, December, his ranking was 76 in the world, and my ranking was 30th. There are so many leaders and mentors who gave me so many lessons and guided me. I really appreciate all those people's support and help and kindness. I really appreciate all the ANNP members. Thank you so much. Because of those guidance, because of those kindness, I am here today. Here today, all the people watching this ANNP convention, you are super professional. Thank you very much, and good luck to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko. And yes, we are super professionals. You know, he's talking about being world class, about being exceptional, about learning skills so you can have a bigger impact. The bigger the impact and the more people that you help, it is reflected in the income that you earn when you do it correctly. The larger the customer base, the larger the team that you grow, the more products that are sold to the marketplace, and the greater the commissions that you earn, the bigger the impact that you have. So it's incredible to have a big vision, but not only to have a big vision, but to put behind that big vision effort. What he was saying was, in other words, when you put the vision out there, you now need to start being aware of who's done it before. Can I read their book? Can I go to their seminar? Can I learn from them? Can I put that learning into action? Can I take action? Can I learn along the way? Can I improve? And through those improvements, achieve the end result that I'm looking for. And you can tell that Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko has done that, you know, going from not being able to afford the bus to being able to live in that beautiful apartment, that beautiful home that he lives and owns in the Gold Coast in Australia. You can see it's absolutely gorgeous. You can see how committed he is to raising up, supporting, and mentoring his teams. You can see that when you put action behind the vision, when you learn from those that have been there before, when you move forward and you make it happen, everything is possible. And also, you can see there's a trend globally. In the beginning, virtually all network marketing companies were founded in the United States and then went from the United States, you know, around the world to Asia, or went around the States from, you know, the United States to Asia or over to Europe or wherever it is that they went. And you understand, you know, that now there are companies that are being founded in Asia. They're being founded in Europe. And one of those companies is founded by Mr. Makoto Fujiwara. Now, what principles was it founded upon in Japan? Founded on a new vision for the future, a integrity, trust, value, being unstoppable. What does that mean? Accepting no excuses, like Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko talked about. Being a professional, being a class act, being world class, offering support, training, and leadership, creating a brighter and new future, being exceptional, making a difference. And that's what we see within our profession, that we develop a family that can make an incredible difference. And we're very excited to hear from Mr. Makoto Fujiwara. We're looking forward to hearing from him, share from his office in Japan, a message for all of us globally. Thank you very much, Mr. Makoto Fujiwara.
皆さんこんにちは。現在日本から始まりアジア各国へ進出を行っております MLM 企業の創業者でありオーナーであります藤原誠と申します。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。本日はですね、このような場にお招きいただきまして本当にありがとうございます。この動画をご覧いただいている方々の中には今後日本へのですね、グループを広げていきたいと考えている方もいらっしゃるかと思いますが、僕なりに日本の MLM 市場の今どのような状態になっているのか、そんなお話をさせていただき、少しでもですね、そのような方々にお役に立てるような内容にしたいなとそう考えております。まず僕が日本で MLM にこの業界に関わり出して今年で23年になります。ディストリビューターとして6年間現場でのですね、経験を積ませていただき、その後理想の環境、理想の会社を作りたいという、そんな思いで独立して、さらに今年で17年目になります。その間ですね、日本でのMLM 業界、いろいろ見てきまして、実際に自分自身が関わり続けてきて、今日本では会社もディストリビューターも大きく二極化している、そのように感じます。その二極化とはまずですね、主催会社、そしてディストリビューター、さらに愛用者までの全てにとって良い仕組みのもと、健全に事業を行う会社であったり、健全な会社に関わるディストリビューターであったり、そういう本物の MLM に関係する人たちです。そしてもう一方は MLM と呼ぶことすらちょっと難しい、マネーゲーム的な会社や、そこに集まるもともとディストリビューターをやっていたというような人たち。最近日本では楽して早く大きなお金を手に入れたいという、そんな気持ちからか、このようなマネーゲームに手を出してしまい、麻薬などと同じように一度手を出したら抜けることができなくなってしまう、そんな人たちが残念なことに増えてしまっています。以前の日本はアメリカからも多数の素晴らしい MLM の企業が続々と上陸を果たし、たくさんのディストリビューターが真面目に MLM の仕事として頑張ってました。しかし最近は従来通りの方法での日本への上陸を試みても苦戦してしまう会社も多いようですし、残念なことに数年で日本から撤退をしてしまう、そんな会社も多いように思います。その反対に日本では完全に違法になるようなお金の集め方や、簡単にお金が増えるような話をして、そこを1年ほど派手にですね、広げて派手に活動してすぐに消えていき、 多くの被害者を生むような会社が増えています。そんな二極化している日本ですが、だからといって真っ当な会社がうまくいかないのかというと、そんなことはありません。ただ、これまでのような製品が何か目新しいとか、ビジネスの話がメインであったりとか、事前登録だから早く登録すると有利になると、そのような話だけでは大きく組織を伸ばすことが難しくなってきているんじゃないかなと思います。今後日本ではですね、組織を広げるためにどのようにすればいいのかと、言いますと、コロナで自粛生活を強いられている今、一つはオンラインなどの新しい技術の、そういうものをですね導入する取り組みがあると思いますが、その部分はアメリカの会社の方がですね、日本よりも進んでいることが多いと思いますので、この場ではあえて取り上げません。ただ、たとえ情報を伝える技術が進化しても、それ以上に日本で重要視される部分があります。それは目に見える製品やお金の部分だけでなく、目には見えない社会への貢献度であったり、その仕事と関わることでのやりがいのような部分であったりという内面的な部分での満足や価値観だと思います。一般的な日本人は生きていく上でお金が必要なことは分かっていても、なかなか素直にお金を稼ぎたいということを前面に出すことが、できないというかですね、出しにくい方が多いです。さらに MLM となると、夢を持って始めたものの数人の知人に紹介し、断られてしまいますと、たちまちやる気がなくなり、それ以上行動を起こせなくなる人が多いのが現実です。その簡単に諦めてしまう理由の一つが、自分のお金儲けのために誘っていると思われたくないとか、変な仕事を始めたと思われたくないなどの他人からどう見られるのかという日本人独特のですね、心配が MLM で成功したいという気持ちを上回ってしまうからだと考えられます。このことは国民性なので、なかなかすぐに大きく変えることは難しい部分ですし、逆にこのような心配をしない、そんな人たちは二極化の逆側であります。投資系のマネーゲームをすでに始めていたり、また結果として自分も被害者になっていたりしているのが現状です。だからこそ、これから日本で組織を広げ、長期的な成功をするために必要なことは、信頼できる真面目なディストリビューターとともに、先ほどお伝えしたように、目に見える製品やお金などの物質的な部分だけでなく、その仕事と関わることで社会への貢献度であったり、やりがいのような部分であったりという目には見えない内面的な部分での満足や価値観だと思います。その仕事をすることでどれほど健康的に助かる人が増えるのか、その仕事をすることでどのように社会の問題が解決できるのか、その仕事をすることで伝えた相手がどれくらい幸せになるのか、製品やボーナスプランの説明だけでなく、皆様の会社が日本で広がることで 何が起きるのか、その部分をしっかりと伝えることができれば、日本でもきっと大成功することになると思いますし、僕自身も実際にそういう部分を中心にお伝えしていくことで、日本での大きな成長をさせていただいており、さらにその思いはちゃんと海外の方々にも伝わり、アジアを中心に大きく成長していますので、間違った考え方ではないという自信があります。MLM は本来、ただ大きな収入を得ることだけが目的の業界ではなく、グループの成長とともに自分自身も人として成長することができ、その成長とともに収入も上がっていく、そんな素晴らしい業界なんです。さまざまな年齢や性別や国籍の人が集い、これまでの経験や過去の職歴など一切関係なく、誰もがやる気一つあれば大きな資本金も不要で大成功できる可能性を秘めた素晴らしい業界なんです。そんな MLM 業界がただのマネーゲームと勘違いをされ、世間で悪いイメージを持たれるのが残念でなりません。僕自身が大きく人生を変えてもらったこの MLM の業界の素晴らしさを、会社などが違うというそういった垣根を越えてですね、みんなで一緒になって伝えていくことができれば嬉しいですし、必ず世間のイメージも変えることができると信じています。今は世界中がコロナの影響でこれまでのように動くことができず、いろいろと大変なことがあるかもしれませんが、だからこそアフターコロナの新しい時代に喜ばれる情報を世界中に発信しながら、組織をグローバルに広げることができる MLM の業界ならではの良さを活用してですね、一緒にこの難局を乗り越えていきましょう。それでは皆様の成功を心より願っております。本日はこのようなスピーチの場をいただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you so much, Mr. Makoto Fujiwara. That was such a sincere vision of the future for network marketing in Asia. And it's so correct. We wanted seeing our profession, this industry, as a profession, not as you said, a money game, but as something and a profession that can bring value. And in a profession, it implies there's training required, standards are required, and you're offering training and standards and sincerity and value in your company, in your partnership with Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko. The two of you together and your team and many other companies are making a difference not only in Japan, but together with all of us around the world, because all of us have a vision to raise our profession up through creating a new standard, through our example of being better human beings and giving better value and kindness to others.
And we are just so grateful that you participated together with all of us here, all around the world. I mean, it's exciting to be part of a global movement, isn't it? A global movement of people who value entrepreneurship, value giving back, value servant leadership, about how can we serve more. And, you know, it's been said, you're not a great leader unless you can help create other great leaders. So that's part of what we're all doing here together throughout the world. And it has been a goal and a vision and an aim of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals to be a truly global organization, and to be, because there are like-minded people, like-minded leaders, like Mr. Fujiwara, like Mr. Kaneko, like so many of you. That talk by Mr. Fujiwara, it was incredible to be able to do that together as a global organization, to be able to listen, to be able to learn from one another, to be able to learn what can we learn about different cultures, about the way that people build a business all around the world.
And I think travel broadens who you are, and we can have more of that EQ, which is that focus, not just on intelligence, but emotion, but also CQ, which is understanding more cultures. Once we become more authentically accepting of one another, once we have a greater understanding of one another, there will be more love, more respect, more kindness. And once we raise the standard within our profession, more people will consider network marketing as a career. Understand it does take work, but also understanding you don't have the same risks when you go full-time, because you own a business and you have to put all that money in and all that time, and you don't have training. But you can have training here and effort and time, and when you choose the right company with the right leadership, incredible things can happen. So thank you very much, Mr. Makoto Fujiwara, for your sincerity, for your vision, for your hard work, and everything you are doing together with all of us to raise up and create a new standard that can improve network marketing, but also can have a positive impact on the world as well. And to all of you in Japan, again, a heartfelt welcome into the ANMP community. Remember, Mr. Nobuhiro Kaneko is on the board, a director on the board of the Association of Network Marketing Professionals. It is a 100% volunteer organization. He gives up his time and money to be here and support all of you, and is an incredible ambassador for Asia, for Japan, for your company, and for all of you as we represent and raise our profession up together. So have a great evening, or in Asia and Australia, have a great day.
Yes.
Thank you very much for being together with all of us. As I saw Mr. Kaneko say, thank you for your first class talk, Mr. Fujiwara, and he also thanked you for your friendship, because all of us here are friends. In fact, to all of us, it really feels like family. God bless you all. We are grateful for you all. Thank you very much, and have a great evening or a great day wherever you are in the world, or whenever you're watching this. God bless.
See you Saturday morning.
See you Saturday morning.
Bye.